What's up, comic fans? And it's time for the preview show. It's time to preview the comic books coming out July 16th. So we're gonna get into it. We got spec books, we got spotlight books, we got FOC books, and we got the rest of the books coming out this week. We're gonna get into it right after this. Welcome back. Alright, so again, this week we're going to be using some different resources than we have in the past. Alright, this is the second episode we're doing it. We're going to keep doing it this way until we find something better. But alright, let's get into it. Let's start off with the spec books. Alright, what do we got? We got Absolute Batman number 10 on the spec list, and this is the origin story. The first appearance of Killer Croc. Alright, Waylon Jones has been in the book, but this is where Waylon Jones is revealed to be Killer Croc. Alright, so if you're a Killer Croc fan, this is what you've been waiting for. Alright, next up on the list, we got Post Malone's Big Rig. This is supposed to be tied into some movie deal and all that, so until I flop, I'll throw it on the spec list. Seems like an interesting premise, but like a truck drops into like the Dark Ages, and then some priest, I believe, becomes the truck driver. I don't know. Sounds like it could be interesting. Sounds different. Sometimes different is good. Alright. And then last but not least on the spec list is This Ends Tonight. Jerry Dugan is on this book. Jay Lee, the really popular artist these days. Jerry Dugan's been doing some good work. So, this is 3 connecting stories that happen in Vegas, and I think these sisters right here are trying to escape assassins in the first episode, or the first issue. I like Vegas. And I like Jerry Dugan and Jay Lee, so we'll see where this goes. You know, sometimes we try to find those indies that can, or the next Walking Dead or Invincible or something along those lines. Something's coming to children. This ends tonight. We'll see where this goes. Alright, let's get into the Spotlight books. And again, these are the spec books right here. Spotlight book. First one off the bat. X-Men Age of Revelation number 0. This is a 1 per store. It's a prelude to the event coming out in October. So keep an eye out for that. Alright, let's get into the actual Spotlight books. Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe number 1. Oh, and that was Key Collector Comics. So we got that info from Key Collector Comics. Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe number 1. Alright. Yeah, apparently Godzilla is on a rampage, destroying the Marvel Universe. This is the first of a 5-issue or 5-chapter story written by Jerry Dugan, who we just talked about. Looks interesting. Looks cool. I believe that looks like Mark Brooks cover art. Alright. You could tell like slightly darker tones. So, and metallic too. And sometimes it feels metallic. Yeah, really cool. Alright, next Spotlight book. Ghost Pepper, number 1. It's about a food truck driver who's trying to save the world, or possibly destroy it? I don't know. Anyway, it looks like it could be a fun series. So, Ghost Pepper, number 1. Who doesn't like a good series starring food trucks? Star Trek Red Shirts. Finally, the Red Shirts. The disposable members of the Star Trek universe have their own books, so this seems like it could be fun too, especially for Star Trek fans. I think this might be a limited series, so this might be issue 1 of 5, but who knows, it might be ongoing too. I'm not sure, but this is a dope cover too. I heard B was not bad. Let's see, let's check out cover B. So yeah, that's also pretty cool. So yeah. Alright, now guys, let's get into those FOC books. This is Absolute Batman number 11. This is the origin story of Bane, and for my FOC this week, we use State of Comics, alright? As you can see, they do give a discount if you pre-order your books, right? So you get to save about $25. That's actually not bad savings, alright? If you pre-order through them, obviously remember there will be shipping added to your shipment. Alright, next up on the FOC books, we got Post Malone's Big Rig #2. So these are, I believe, $7.99. Let's back it out here. Yeah, $9.99, excuse me, but $7.49 if you pre-order through State of Comics. Issue 1, which comes out this week, covers chapters 1 and 2. So these are oversized. This one is chapters 3 and 4. Alright, so they're a little bit more expensive, but a little bit oversized. This is the Peach Moco variant here. So I thought that was cool, so we threw it up on the Spotlight books. Last but not least, Transformer #23. Alright, and I think this is just a cool cover of Ultra Magnus. If you are an Ultra Magnus fan, this looks like a comic you need to have. Alright guys, so those were the FOC books. Just make sure to have those in by Monday, alright? And you should be good, and you should be receiving these books. Alright, we're going to get into the rest of the books coming out this week. First off, we're starting at Marvel. And let's take a quick look. The Ultimate Universe, we have both X-Men and Black Panther coming out. At Ultimate X-Men #17 and Ultimate Black Panther #18. Imperial #2 is out. For you cosmic Marvel fans, The Death of Silver Surfer is on issue #2. What else? Deadpool and Wolverine keeps on with issue #7. You do have Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe. That was a Spotlight book this week. Marvel Knights: The World to Come, maybe last month's hottest book, is on issue #2 this week. What else? Abomination, Bring on the Bad Guys. Abomination #1 continues the series that started off with Doom and Green Goblin. This week's villain, this villain of the week is the Abomination. Spider-Girl's on issue #2. Let's see. You do have the X-Men Age of Revelation 0. That's a one per store. New Champions #7 is out this week. First appearance of a character called Night Drifter in that one. There are reprintings of One World Under Doom 1 through 4. Each is a letter that spells out Doom. For some reason, they put them in the order that spells out Domo here. No reason why, because they won 1, 3, 4, 5, 2. When they should just did 1, 2, 3, 4, and they would have spelled Doom. All right, that's enough on that. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion #1 gets a second printing with a 1 in 25, and then regular second printing. There's also an Imperial #1 second printing, and Imperial #1 second printing 1 in 25. I don't know how I feel about these 1 in 25s on the second printings, but whatever. Alright, keeping going. We are now at DC, and we have Absolute Batman #10. Again, we talked about it. Killer Croc coming in this one. Absolute Flash #5 also this week. You got some Detective Comics $10.99. You know, Batman's going to be in a lot of the books coming out this week. Batman and Robin Year 1 #9. You got Wonder Woman #23, right? World's Finest #41 is coming out. New Gods #8. I've enjoyed that series. What else? Batman and Robin Jason Todd issue #2 is out this week. You got a reprint of Batman 655. DC Sonic the Hedgehog #1 has a 4th printing with Knuckles dressed up as Superman. That looks like a pretty fun issue. Batman #655 has a Alex Sivyuk Superpowers variant, right? The action figure variant with Damian Wayne on the cover. There's also a blank cover, and there's John Kent. This Internship is My Kryptonite #1. Some YA books, Warriors and a Wee Wonder Woman #1. Alright, we're moving on. We are now at Image Comics. You got Battle Beast #3, Spawn 366, G.I. Joe #9, Red Coat #13. Look how many good books are coming out of Image. And then you got King Spawn, number 47. The Walking Dead Deluxe, number 117. That's in color. Phantom Road is on issue number 14. We have This Ends Tonight. Alright, that's one of my spec books for the week. And then you got Ghost Pepper number 1. That's a Spotlight book. Both those books should be fun. And then we just got a bunch more books coming out this week. Alright, let's go. We're off to the next one. We are at IDW, where we have TMNT, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 10. And then part of the Godzilla family, we got Mothra, Queen of the Monsters, on issue number 4. And then you got Red Shirt, Star Trek, Red Shirts number 1. Alright, next up, we have Star Wars. Well, next up we have Dark Horse, who has Star Wars. And we have Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, The Bad Batch, Ghost Agents number 5, and then Star Wars The High Republic Adventures number 20. These are out of Dark Horse. These usually tend to be a little bit more kid-friendly than the Marvel Universe ones. And yeah, and then there's Los Monstruos number 3. Alright, we are off to Dynamite. What's out of Dynamite? You got Thundercat number 16. Remember, there's going to be a ton of covers for a lot of these books too. Space Quest, or Space Ghost / Johnny Quest, Space Quest number 2. Vampirella number 3. The Herculoids is on issue number 5. You got Gargoyles, Demona. This is an origin story for Demona, and that's issue number 1. And if you like Army of Darkness, you got Red Sonja versus the Army of Darkness number 3. And then there's Red Sonja Noir number 1 out of Dynamite. Alright, and now we're at the rest of the books coming out this week. We start from the bottom and we work our way up. This is where you'll find all the manga and, you know, foreign comics. And then some of just the others. Alright, so as you can see, there's a ton of manga coming out. Or manga. You got Avatar The Last Airbender, a webtoon on issue number 72. I know that's popular. What else? Sonic the Hedgehog number 15. Let's see. What else do we got? Oh, there's an Archie. World of Archie Jumbo Comics Digest number 152. Getting there. We are getting there. Rebel Moon Nemesis number 1. There's some Judge Dredd. Magazine number 42. They Choose Violence out of AWA on issue number 2. Toxic Team Up is on issue number 2 out of Ahoy Comics. Zdarsky Comic News number 13 will be coming out this week. What's massive is I Lie Popeye number 5. What else? Red Before Black out of Boom. It's issue number 6. Be Not Afraid number 2. It's also out of Boom. Pin-Up Apocalypse number 4 is out of Massive. You got Catacomb of Torment number 1 out of Oni Press, right? EC new home for newer EC books. Post Malone's Big Rig Comics, all coming out this week. And then Distillery has The Blood Brothers Mother number 4. Alright, comic fans, those were the comic books coming out this week. Alright, if you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for this week's books. We're out. Peace. Deuces. Ka-ching.